Welcome2nyctv's.com.
What's going on? It's your dude AP. Welcome to NYC.com. Welcome to NYC Television. We're all over the place. Now, when we normally are known for covering red carpet events, but I had the privilege, I had to make this special occasion. Judge Karen, so pleasure to be here with you. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well. And you don't need the red carpet. You got me in my red robe.
Now, I had a question. How did you pull this off that you're able to wear a red robe as opposed to everybody in black?
Well, you know, everybody thinks it's so unusual that I wear a red robe. Judges traditionally in England, in the English courts, wore red robes until the funeral of King Henry VIII. And the judges all agreed to wear black robes for his mourning, and they liked the black robe so much it just stuck. Wow. So it's not really unusual that I wear a red robe. When I first became a judge in Miami, they give you a book and you could choose your robe. And I was looking in the book, I'm like, God, I can get a robe in red, I can get a robe in blue, and I got a robe in red and one in blue.
Now, I know you have something to do, a strong fashion presence. Did that have anything to do with you getting a red robe too?
Well, I look good in this color. I think it's a pretty good color. What do you think?
I agree as well. I definitely agree. And I mean, I see the style. You know, I'm from New York, but I travel a lot. So, like, when I'm in the South, when I'm in Atlanta or I'm in Miami, you know, all the ladies had a short hairdo, and you working it. Like, what's good with that?
Well, you know what? I had so many people tweeting about my hair that I had to bring back my original stylist, Rochelle, from Salon 804 in New York, and you could thank Salon 804 for this fabulous haircut and color.
New York. So speaking on New York, I'd like to know, what do you heart about New York?
What's there not to love about New York City? I love the weather. I love the shopping. I love the restaurants. I love the museums. When you come to New York City, there's just an energy that overtakes you in New York. You don't want to stay inside.
Even with the cold, right?
Exactly. Even more so with the cold, because you can wear your furs and your boots and your gloves and your hats. You know what I'm talking about.
I know just what you're talking about. I love wearing my pea coats, and when I'm in Cali, I really don't get to wear them like that. But I love it out here too. So tell me, like, what exactly inspired you to get into this being a judge?
I just made a decision in the year 2000 that I was going to run for a judgeship. Once I made that decision to run, what really motivated my campaign is when I realized that there were 148 judges in Miami, and there was only one black woman judge. Wow. And she had run for her seat like 15 years earlier. And so I decided that Miami is 30% black, that the citizens of Miami deserve to have a judiciary that reflected the diversity of the city, and that's why I decided to run.
Wow, that's great. We're all happy that you ran. Before I came here, I had to let the people on Facebook know who I was going to be with, and everybody was ecstatic. So you definitely are making your presence felt. How does it feel to get to this celebrity status? Like,
oh, I don't know if I'm a celebrity, but I can tell you this: I am enjoying Facebook. I have my own Facebook page, and I enjoy talking to my fans. I have the best Facebook fans in the world. Wow. And people write on Facebook, and they say, Judge Karen, you inspire me. You're a beacon of light for me. And so I know that I'm doing the right thing, because success is not about yourself. Success is what you do to help other people, and what your success does to inspire other people to do greater things.
She over here preaching, you know what I mean? I'm getting the ghost over here.
Is that the Holy Ghost?
That's the Holy Ghost. You know what ghost I'm talking about. Let me ask you this. Like, did you think that 10 years ago, when you decided to get into this field, that you would be on camera today doing this?
No, you don't. I was just saying to someone earlier that my grandfather always said you don't know what's around the next corner, so keep walking. Because, yes, 10 years ago, I didn't know I'd be here today. I didn't know I would have a book out, that I would have a Facebook page. Who knew what Facebook was exactly 10 years ago? So I think that's the beauty of life. No matter what you're going through, if any of your viewers out there going through tough times, you just keep walking. Good times are coming. Sunny days are coming again.
I hear that good stuff. Over 15 million viewers in New York that we have right now. A lot of them are followers of your work. What would you say to someone that's interested in getting to the same field as you? Like,
what I would say to people who want, you have to first be a lawyer in order to be a judge, and then you have to be a judge in order to get a court show. So what I say to people is to follow your dreams, and that you're going to go a lot further in life if you have a college degree than if you only have a high school diploma. So don't turn your nose up at going to college. I think it can take you a lot further along than you can ever imagine.
that's big. See, so everybody, you don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be a model. Modeling is good, though. Modeling is good. You know what I mean? Actually, I hear that you are into some plus-size modeling stuff as well. Am I right?
Well, what I'm doing is I'm developing a line of clothing for plus-size women. And actually, I've met a lot of the plus-size models. When I walk into these stores, I see all these clothes, and they don't fit women like me, you know, who got curves for days. Dangerous sometimes.
She said for days. I guess we can't see everything all under this robe.
Thank God. So that's what inspired me to produce a line of clothing for women that, you know, are voluptuous, clothing that has character, clothing that is elegant, and clothing that women are proud to wear.
That's great. That's great. So you're just ambitious all around. I mean, I still keep going back to this because, like, being a judge, like, and then moving over to entertainment and fashion, like, how do the rest of your colleagues look at you when you're doing stuff?
I think they're jealous. I think they're jealous. I remember when I was first offered the show, so many of my colleagues said, "Oh, but what about your pension?" You see how some people think? It's like civil servants think. You know, what about the pension? If you live your life in that kind of box, you're never going to expand your life. You got to step out on faith, feel the fear, and do it anyway. And that's how I live my life.
Does the judge cook?
The judge used to cook. The judge can cook.
Okay.
So what do you want me to cook?
Oh, man.
I can make a coconut cake and a sweet potato pie.
Hey, sounds like she makes sweets. So what about some meat?
Macaroni and cheese and a baked ham.
Wow. Now, look, I'm a married man, right? But before I was married, I talked to females that were into the same field as you, and not many of them were doing the thing in the kitchen. Why?
You know what?
Because you guys work so hard.
Let me tell you something. I think it's a sad thing when women say, all I know how to make is reservations. It's really pathetic when I hear women say that, especially women with children. What you going to be doing, taking them to McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken every day?
Exactly.
You need to look. Let me tell you something. If I had to, I know how to cook. And I'm a smart enough woman to know that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I know how to throw down some collard greens and some pinch peas and rice just like the rest, and some fried chicken just like the rest of them. I only do it when necessary.
I hear that good stuff. What is the judge doing for Christmas?
I am spending this Christmas with my family. My brother is an engineer who lives in St. Louis, and we're all spending Christmas this year in St. Louis. I'm going to have snow for Christmas.
What do you think of the Miami Heat?
Well, I tell you, I always get good tickets to their games. I think they even changed the name of our county from Dade County to Wade County. I love the Miami Heat. I think it's great. I think that the Heat as a team does a lot for the kids in Miami. They do a lot to help disadvantaged kids. So more than what they might be on TV with all the stars and lights, what's more important, like I told you earlier, is what you're doing with your celebrity. And they're doing some great things with their
I'm sure you must have
celebrity.
won Best Smile Award in school or something
From
like
the
that.
time I was 2 years old, I won a baby beauty contest for my smile.
See, I'm not flirting, baby. This is real talk right here. I'm telling the truth, right? See? So, all right. This is AP. Welcome to NYC.com. Welcome to NYC Television. We're signing out.
This is Judge Karen. Welcome to NYC Television.
Welcome to NYC.com.